call it out. You're the boss.
Open today's video with footage from the groundbreaking at St. Bernard Project. Their new St. Peter's residential is underway, and we are certainly honored and privileged to be a part of that project. I've included a link that allows you to read a little bit more about the particulars on that one, and also got a couple of great photos from the airport project this week with a very large tile cap before and after picture. Let's take a quick look at that. Couple of housekeeping notes before we close out the video. We've got a birthday for Hector Hernandez, and we've got a 1-year anniversary for Jose Garcia. So as we transition to the close of the video, I wanted to point out a couple of things to you. I'm standing on the roof of the Bow Brothers office, and last week while I was watching the Saints game and they took this really nice panoramic view of the Superdome, right in the foreground was the Bow Brothers building. You couldn't get much better publicity. And so with that in mind, I decided to come up here today and appropriately set the backdrop for the final portion of our video with the Superdome behind me. We did a little bit of a Saints pep rally today at the office and have some great footage from that event. I want you guys to enjoy that as we roll out for the week. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up with you next time.
What's your prediction for the game?
27-23 Saints.
How many rushing yards for Kamara?
110.
110. All right. What do you think about? Oh, look at that! She's got her Saints swag right on her face. What do you think the score is going to be for the game tonight? I mean Sunday. 34-21 Saints. Okay. All right. I like that. Hey Lisa. Ah, gotcha.
Oh no, look what you got there. I'm on one of those pictures.
What are your predictions for the game this weekend?
17-24.
Saints?
Saints.
What about you?
Me?
Yes.
Saints 24, Rams 3.
24-3. Good Lord.
I have faith.
I love it.
I'm going to go 31-28. Marcus Williams is going to have an interception with less than a minute left in the game while the Rams are driving. And Kamara's going to have 75 yards rushing.
Okay, so, but you got Saints, right? Not Rams.
That's Saints. Saints 31, Rams 28.
31-28. What are you guys' predictions for the game this weekend?
13-28 Saints.
13-28 Saints, all right. How many rushing yards for Kamara?
About 110.
110. You got Steve?
I'm going to say 27-21 Saints. And rushing yards, 126.
126. How about that?
I just predict the Saints win.
By how many points?
3.
By 3?
By 3.
Okay.
How about that?
How many rushing yards for Kamara?
80.
80. All right. All right, Sal, what's your prediction for the game this weekend?
Well, I think the Saints are going to win 41-24 because the mayor's already pissed. The mayor from Atlanta already pissed them off or made them mad. So they just can't wait to get down there to the Super Bowl and use their locker room.
That's right.
But my predictions and some of the similarities and some of the history repeating itself, I don't know if you remember the year the Saints went to the Super Bowl and won, but if you remember in their first playoff game, they played a bunch of birds, which were the Cardinals. This week, or a week ago, they played birds again, meaning the Eagles. So their second game involved playing someone with horns, which were the Minnesota Vikings. And now they're getting ready to play the Rams with horns. So therefore, I think they're going to the Super Bowl and they're going to win it.
All right.
So if that doesn't work, think about this. It's been 9 years since they've been there, and whose number is 9? Drew Brees.
Oh, baby. You also know that the year they went 13-3 and won the Super Bowl in 09, they had the same 3 losses.
Exactly.
So I think the stars are aligned. What do you think?
Yep. You know why, what the deal was with the pennies and the quarter and the nickel?
Yeah.
The other day we were in a Petra meeting in a huddle, and I usually bring a quarter to work. Well, I reached in my pocket after the huddle to see what I had in my pocket, and lo and behold, I pulled this out. I said, man, where did change come from? And I started looking at it, I said, there's some symbolicism here. I said, this represents the 3 weeks that are left. This is the trophy for the championship game that they're playing Sunday. This is the bye week, and this is the Super Bowl trophy.
That is quite a
Pretty unreal, huh?
coincidence or a, I don't know what you call it. Serendipitous, maybe.
That's it.
Excellent. What are your predictions this weekend?
I'm going to go, I hope it's not this close, but I'm going to go 31-28 in overtime, just like last time when we beat the Vikings. So,
how many rushing yards for Kamara? What's the tiebreaker?
103.
103, all right. What you, Roy?
I'm thinking it's going to be Saints 28, Rams 24.
28-24?
Yeah, last time was a high-scoring game. I think it'll be a little less,
A little more
scoring.
defense this
A
time?
little more defense, yeah.
How many rushing yards for Kamara?
I'm going to say Kamara 78.
78?
Yeah.
Ingram?
Ingram will be 62.
62.
All right?
Strong rushing game.
That's what it's going to take.
Yeah. You're from Miami, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Still looking for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Rams 31-17.
Wow. All right, Mike, what are your predictions for the game this weekend?
33-18 Saints.
33-18 Saints.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty sure about it.
That's a little one-sided. You sure about that?
Oh, I'm sure about it.
Okay.
We can take the West Coast.
How many rushing yards for Alvin Kamara?
Ooh, good question. Well, they're going to spread it around a little bit, so he's gonna be right there at 100.
100 yards?
Yep.
I like that. I like that action.
Breeze is going to throw for at least 350 yards.
350. All right.
Yeah.
That's a high-powered offense.
That's all right. He's pumped.
Go Saints on 3. 1,